how studying in the UK will help enhance your employability, the opportunities that you'll have throughout your degree to gain employability skills that employers look for. So just to give you a brief introduction to King's, we're ranked 21st in the world. We're primarily a research university. We have over 27,000 students, so we're a very large student body, and we have representation from over 150 countries worldwide. 1 in 3 of our international students graduates and gets a job in the UK. So that's a statistic that King's is very proud of, and it's a testament to the employability skills that we equip students with while they're studying with us. So at UK universities, you do have unique opportunities to develop your employability skills. You must make sure that when you're choosing an institution that you will study at, you choose somewhere that's right for you. The thing that makes UK education really stand out from other countries is that we really help you to develop your critical analysis skills and your critical thinking. These are things that all employers will look for, no matter what area you'll be working in, and something that the UK education will really help you to develop. So being in the UK and for some universities being in London is a really unique advantage to you. You have unique resources on your doorstep. Not only is it an exciting lifestyle and culture, but you then have the power of networking. So in London, for example, some of the best universities are located very, very close to the kind of the Canary Wharf, the city. So some of the biggest financial institutions, companies, and London is really a global hub for finance, law and business. So just by being located there, you already have an opportunity to network with people who work in these areas. Some of these people might also be teaching you. Students get really great work experience opportunities when they're in the UK. So a really kind of great place to study. So what do employers look for when they're looking at a graduate? When senior executives were asked what they look for, the biggest thing was the employability skills. So not actually the result of your degree, which you can see actually ranks quite low. Only 28% of people said that this is the top thing they would look for. The top thing they look for is your team working skills, your problem solving, organizational skills, the things that you pick up alongside your degree, and also a positive attitude. And so these skills are something that you can actually develop while you're at university. So how can you develop them while you're at university? Well, universities offer online and face-to-face courses that are designed to develop your professional skills, and there's a wide range of courses available. These are often free to take part in, so you should really make sure that while you're studying at UK universities, you make the effort to check what courses are available, sign up for them, take part, because you always get a certificate at the end. You can add these things to your CV, and you can also add them to your LinkedIn profile. Sometimes universities will also get companies to run these modules for them. So at King's, for example, we have PwC, which is a big consultancy firm, come in to run some of these professional development programs. We also run our own leadership and professional skills awards, so we teach students things in learning how to lead effectively, project management, communication skills, commercial awareness. So make sure that you take part in all of these opportunities while you're studying. No one is going to kind of chase you to take part in them, so it's up to you to make sure that you have all of this to add to your portfolio when you graduate. So although there are all these courses available alongside your degree, UK universities also integrate employability into your degree. So for example, we have sandwich courses that are 3 years of studying and 1 year of working in industry. A lot of these courses might be in like computer science, business usually, for example, but even some science courses will offer like biomedical science, and that's 1 year during your studies where you go and work with a company or an NGO or whatever kind of area of you're interested in. And this is part of your degree, so it's actually accredited. And the departments that you will study in will build really strong relationships with employers to help you get a space. And many students actually will then go on to work in the company that they did their work experience year in once they've graduated. So it's a really great way to secure a job while you're studying for when you graduate. If you don't have an option to do the year in industry, many universities also offer internship modules. So they'll be, again, part of your degree. They won't be a full year, but it can be one semester, and you get all those practical skills that you can add to your CV. While you're studying in the UK, you're able to work up to 24 hours on your Tier 4 visa as part-time work. So that can be either at the university or outside of the university. This is a really great opportunity not only for students to earn some extra money while they're studying, but also an opportunity for you to develop your skills again, so your communication skills, customer service skills, all things that students need when they're applying for jobs after they graduate. If you're an undergraduate student, you can also work full-time during your winter and summer breaks. So that's, again, another opportunity to gain some work experience, have something to put on your CV when you finish. And because you can work full-time, you can then work with a company. It doesn't have to just be part-time work at the university. So what do kind of UK universities offer to help you find some part-time work? Well, at most universities in the UK, there's something called a student ambassador scheme. That's a scheme that is run specifically for international students as well. It offers the students an opportunity to represent their university to new prospective students while gaining those skills. So we offer training on how to do that, but also an opportunity to, again, earn some extra money. So, for example, at King's, our student ambassador scheme, they work with us in the marketing department. They might help us at open days, campus events, showing around prospective students. So a really great way to integrate into campus life, but also develop their skills, network with other students from other degree programs. Also, they might help us put on some really high profile events, so an opportunity to network with speakers that are coming into the university and high profile visitors. So in terms of supporting our international students getting a job once they finish studying with us, we offer a lot of different ways that we do this. So there's bespoke advice available, so providing specific advice that's only for international students, because at the careers service, you don't want the same advice that a UK student is getting. You want your own kind of tailored advice to your opportunities because they are different. So this information helps you to kind of plan your career, how to get a Tier 2 visa, so the work visa once you've graduated, and they offer people to help you with your application as well. Another thing that universities put on is international careers fairs. So it's a fair maybe like the one that's upstairs today, but instead of universities, there'll be employers there. They'll tailor this fair so that all the employers there can actually employ international students and sponsor a visa. And we also educate the employers, so we work with people who employ international students to tell them how easy it is to sponsor international students and how they can do this and how they can offer more opportunities for international students in the UK. So for example, at King's last year, we ran several workshops for students, how to work after your degree, part-time work during the summer for international students, and how to work part-time on a student visa during your degree. So for those students who don't do an internship module as part of their degree or don't do a year abroad, we have an internship service. At King's, we developed something called the Global Internship Programme. So this is for students over the summer if they actually don't want to stay in the UK, because not all students are interested in studying in the UK, in working, in the UK after they've finished studying. We also know that because we're an international institution, students are coming from all over the world. They're also interested in global employment opportunities, so working all over. So we actually have exclusive internship opportunities. They're exclusive to King's in 7 different countries, China, the USA and India as the 3 biggest countries that we have on the scheme. Students who are studying with us, they apply through King's, so through the university, and we'll place them abroad. So students really value this opportunity to work abroad and be able to develop their skills in different countries. We support students who find advertised internships that maybe are outside of our scheme, so we'll still help them to make sure that they get those opportunities available. So this is just to give you an example of some students who completed the summer internship program and what they had to say about this program. So they said they couldn't have wished for kind of better organisation to help with the internship, and it totally changed their perspective on how they're working abroad, meeting new people, and that's a really important part of employability skills, being able to communicate with people from all over the world as the world now is becoming more globalised. So at King's and across the UK, we're also encouraging entrepreneurship. So for those students who might be interested in starting their own businesses or have their own ideas about starting a business in the UK, we actually encourage them to do that. The UK now offers something called a Tier 1 visa, which is for students who start a business in the UK. It's an immigration category which allows graduates who have a really innovative and great idea to continue and stay on in the UK and develop that business. King's, for example, also sponsors students under that Tier 1 visa. So we have something called the Entrepreneurship Institute. We offer training for students how to set up your own business, how to get funding, how to write a business plan, how to market a small business. And then those students who are successful and do actually kind of set off and start a business could be sponsored by King's. And we have an example here of someone that we sponsored to stay on in the UK under that Tier 1 visa, who created the world's first eyewear subscription service. So plenty of kind of opportunities, not only just in the workplace, but also to develop your own business. So I hope that gave you an overview of the different things that UK institutions are doing to support you, to support your employability skills, to help you get the right graduate opportunities. You're more than welcome to contact me for more information on anything that I've said today or about King's, and my email and number is there. Any questions?
Tanya, and I'm on my first year in the university here in Kiev, and I'm thinking of entering the British university to complete my master's program.
Sure.
And could you tell me what are the most difficult aspects of being an international student in the UK? Apart from
English. I think as long as you join the right type of institution for you, it's not difficult to be an international student in the UK. UK universities are very open, very welcoming to international students. We often offer very kind of bespoke services and extra support for international students. So for example, at King's, we have over 9,000 international students. So that's around a third of our campus. So when you're on our campus, you don't feel that you're different to any other student there. As an international student, because we have students from over 150 countries, you can hear every different language around you while you're studying. So I don't think that you'll feel singled out or that you'll feel that you have specific challenges. In fact, if you take part in all the opportunities that are offered to you, the different support that's available, the bespoke advice, you might actually find that you're getting more support than other students, because the university spends a lot of money to make sure that you feel you're having a good experience. So as long as you kind of find your opportunities and make use of them, I don't think you'll have trouble fitting into the UK.
us top 5 advices to become a UK student.
Top 5 advice to become a UK student. Okay, I'll try. So kind of the main advice would really be choose the right institution for you. So make sure that you do your research where the institution is. Is it a campus university? Is it a city university? Is it going to have the right type of course for me? Make sure you research the course in advance, because obviously you're going there, you're paying a lot of money, and you're making a big move to go and study somewhere new. So make sure that the course you choose and the institution you choose is really the right one for you. Second would be, again, do your research in terms of your application. Make sure that the entry requirements are right, so you're not making an application, you're not wasting an application. Make sure that you do your research with the visa. Make sure you prepare your papers really well. I know that kind of the visa application process might seem quite daunting, but as long as you prepare well, and I know that Business, for example, offer help on your visa, on your whole application process, so make sure that you're really well supported throughout that. In the UK, the type of student we look for is quite independent, so be ready when you come to the UK that you will study independently for some of your degree. So although we'll have lectures and seminars where we're telling you about the topics and giving you a deeper understanding, a lot of the work that you'll do is going to be going back home after your lecture and reading more about that. So just make sure that you're ready to complement the kind of study that we give you with independent study, because that's how you get the most out of your degree. So make sure that when you're writing a personal statement that you can really show that you're ready for independent study. You are thinking about, just not just the topic that you're coming to study, but that you're also thinking about it in a global context. I think that would be my main advice. No.
Hello, my name is Dasha.
Hi, nice to meet you.
How do you think, what are the biggest difficulties for an international students in the UK?
The biggest difficulties?
Yeah.
In terms of anything specific, or in terms of employability? So like I kind of said to...
Everything.
So if you choose the right institution, you shouldn't find any big difficulties. Obviously, employability is a challenge, even for UK students. But if you make use of the opportunities that the university offers you, you'll have more opportunities available than other international students. Yeah, it can be a bit of a challenge because you're somewhere new and you have a language barrier, but I would say maybe the biggest difficulty is if you feel homesick, because there's not much that people can do about that for you. So as long as you try and make friends, the university is very open and welcoming. At King's, for example, we open something called the Global Lounge. So when students are away for Christmas, some people maybe can't afford the ticket to go back home, or they don't have time to go back home over Christmas. We keep the university open for all international students so that you can stick together. And again, if you go to a university that has a lot of international students, everyone will be in the same position as you. So you shouldn't feel that you're alone or that you're particularly facing any difficulties, because everyone will be kind of having the same regular challenges and problems. But I would say don't be worried about being an international student in the UK. There are so many of you. And again, we offer so many opportunities to you and specific kind of support and advice. So don't let that be a barrier to coming to study.
Maxim again. And in terms of after relation employment, are you recognizing any changes in employment policy of the companies with current situation with Brexit? Is it any changes on the labour market in UK?
Currently, there haven't been any big changes that we've noticed. If anything, there might actually be more opportunities for international students because European citizens are choosing to leave. or kind of don't want to work in the UK anymore. Maybe they want to work somewhere more European or where they'll be part of the European Union. So if that does happen, then it might actually mean that employers will be looking to international students or international candidates more than European candidates, because the European candidates are not as interested in staying in London. So it might actually end up being an advantage. Well, I hope that was useful, and good luck with your study plans.
Thank you.